Willie D Live.
Man, what do you do to keep yourself going like you do? I mean, keep and stay looking as young as you are. You're 77. You just celebrated your birthday,
Yeah, yesterday.
your 77th
Yeah.
birthday, and that's and looking good. Looking not just looking good, but you appear to be in shape. I saw you moving. You weren't just moving. You were whisking. Like I saw you like sliding and gliding.
Yeah.
Like man, George, like say, bro, like if I just looked at you from the side or walking,
Hmm.
you moving like a teenager. What's going on, man? I mean, is it the greens and ham hocks? Because I know that's your favorite meal.
Well, it was.
Oh, it was. So
Yeah.
you shut that down.
I made adjustments in my diet, but I'm very grateful and people will call it blessed and what have you. I call it checking yourself. I see a lot of folks don't know. I went through before I met you guys, what have you. I went through a 10-year addiction. I mean, the '80s. I don't know how I kept a store. I lost my condos. I wanted having 2 condos and cars. I lost it all to crack.
Hmm.
And for 10 years.
Now,
I,
how did you manage that? How did you get through that without
I lost it all.
everybody knowing
Well,
exactly?
everybody did know. Around the store and the
Oh,
whole
so
thing, they
the
did
people
know.
around.
Yeah, because my first store was at 3937 Roosevelt.
Okay.
Then I went to 3921. And that's where I got curious because all the record stores, we had a head section, head department. We sold black light bulbs and rolling papers and all that stuff back then. And it was 1980. My mother was living here in Houston, and she had a brain aneurysm. And
Elvina.
Albina.
Elvina, yeah,
Albina,
Elvina, yeah.
Hillary, yeah. And so my brother and my 2 sisters, nobody could come down. And so I had just gotten married to a school teacher in September of '79. And that January or so, what have you, and mother decided she's going to get this surgery. So I came down. I was staying in Pleasantville at my mother's house and whatever. And at that time, I was dabbling, tooting cocaine and so on and so forth. And then I was gone for about 4 or 5 months. I was staying down here. And people were taking care of my store. Like I said, I just gotten married. I get back, get in the store, and I'm waiting on customers and stuff. And a guy comes in and said, "Man, you gotta get those pipes." I said, "I got them marijuana pipes I had." He said, "No, them cocaine pipes." I said, "What is that?" So I called my supplier, and back then, before they called it crack, it was called Freebase. And they had kits, literally manufactured kits with a plate, with a tray, with a bottle of ether, with an empty bottle, what have you. And you used to take your cocaine, put it in the ether, shake it up, pour it on the plate. The ether would evaporate, and that's what Freebase was. And one day, I got curious, and I said, "Hey, man, here's $50. Bring me some of that stuff. See what the hell this is." Biggest mistake I made.
Did you get curious because people were buying it? Like
I just wanted to know what it
buying
was. Well,
You
yeah,
was just trying to.
I was experimenting. I was tooting. Okay,
Yeah.
I got exposed to it when I moved in that building that I told you about. But yeah, I tried it, and that the Temptations made a song called "Take a Stroll Through My Mind." One time, one drag. That's all it took.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I was hooked, and it did. That was May of 1980.